Hi knitters, welcome back to Aro Knits and Purls. I am your host, Aro of Aro Knits and Purls. As always, you can find my Instagram, Ravelry, Ko-Fi, whatever else listed in the description below, as well as any other dyers, designers, makers I mention. They'll all be linked below. So without further ado, welcome. I am sorry that this episode is late. This weekend was a blur of activity. I've been very busy preparing for my birthday party this coming Saturday, and I will be posting a special birthday episode. I probably won't be talking about my knits as much, but I do have a very special knitting related announcement. It's not that big. I think it's big to me. I'm excited. It's my birthday. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and the episode, I promise, will be very entertaining, at least to watch. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of my decorations, because the theme, if you guys aren't on Instagram and haven't seen my stories, the theme is pastel rainbows and iridescence, which is peak me. So yeah, I'll show you guys some of that, as well as that super secret, super special announcement, knitting related. And then let's see, Saturday, I was gonna record Saturday, but it was Pie and Beer Day. It's really Pioneer Day in Utah. Pioneer Day commemorates when the first Mormon settlers came to Utah and settled their community here. But for non-Mormons such as myself, it's affectionately known as Pie and Beer Day. So I did go to a couple of pie and beer celebrations, including at my local yarn store, Blazing Needles. They did a special something. So I went to the store, like I pretty much do every week, and I knit with my friends, and we ate pie. Some of us drank beer. I can't drink, so. But yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, so sorry I'm late, but you can't be mad at me because it's my birthday this week, and it would be really mean if you were mad at me. Okay, this week's episode is a little bit different. I'm gonna switch the order I normally do. I'm going to show you guys recent acquisitions and yarn before I show you the whips, because there's so much yarn piled around me that if I make one wrong move with my pile of sweaters right now, it's going to like topple everything. It's going to be horrible. So I'll show you the yarn first, you guys, and then we'll move from there. I know that a lot of you guys have messaged me and left me comments like, oh, you inspired me to buy this yarn. And I love that. I love that. But you guys don't think it's a one-way street, because one of my viewers / followers on Instagram, she DM'd me and was like, you inspired me to buy this yarn. It's so much like you. And as soon as she sent it to me, I was like, what colorway is that, by the way? What dyer is that? Because I need it now. So the next day I bought it on a sport weight base. This is Life in the Long Grass, and the colorway is Cantaloupe. And yeah, she's right. It's very me. So good job, followers and viewers. You guys know what I like. So yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know this is a two-way street. I inspire you, you inspire me. I dig myself further in a yarn hole. Everything works out. I'm kidding, but not at the same time. Another one I got, the Kinetic Knitter. This colorway, she said it was maybe inspired by me, and the colorway is called Fairy Tale, and I am in love. I got, of course, sweater quantity, and I am so excited to make something with it because this colorway is gorgeous. It's like a cotton candy dream, and I like, what more can I say about it? It's perfect. Yeah, the Kinetic Knitter, she's amazing, and she dyed this on DK for me special, because as soon as she posted this new colorway, she's like, do you guys like it? I immediately DM'd her and I was like, I like it and I need it, so let's hook a sister up. And she did. She hooked me up with a special custom dye on DK weight. I'm so excited, you guys. Yeah, so Kinetic Knitter, go support her. I think she's having an update next month with including some one-of-a-kind skeins. That there are a few that I've been eyeing, so maybe I'll beat you to it. I don't know. Yeah, it's really gorgeous. I'm so excited. There's so much beautiful yarn in my life right now. Okay, so I mentioned that my birthday's coming up, maybe all month. I may have mentioned it once or twice. But So a couple of my friends have sent me some lovely, lovely presents, and I've been completely blown away because I didn't expect them to send me anything. Like, I have a bunch of friends I made on Instagram that I consider close friends and I love dearly, but it's not like I expect presents, like, even from people I see every day. And I've never met my Instagram friends yet. But Samantha Guerin, who, you know, made the Petal Party design and the Alder Grove design that I knit last year, she's a designer I love test knitting for, and she sent me a skein of hand spun yarn. It's Tarji wool. Let me make it so you can see that. Yeah, so this is my first ever skein of hand spun ever. I've never worked with hand spun yarn, and it feels so special, and I feel so special, just like the fact that someone thinks I'm worthy to use yarn that they like made themselves, like not just dye themselves, but like spinning. It takes effort. It takes a lot of time. Like, I've seen it in action, and I am completely blown away, especially because I wasn't expecting this, and it's gorgeous. I definitely plan to use it in a colorwork sweater, maybe an all over colorwork sweater, because I want to show off just this beautiful color. Like, look at that. Hand spun is definitely something I can never get into spinning myself, because I need to make, you know, garments. I want to make garments. I can't make the yarn for the garments and then sit on all that. But I respect so much people who do that, because it's a lot. Another friend, Kelly of the Red Pansy, she sent me sweater quantity of one of her newest colorways, and I am completely stunned. It's so beautiful. This one is from her summer collection called Summer Tangy Collection, and it's Lemon Blossom, and I am in love. It's gorgeous. I adore Kelly's yarns. I really do. I use them a lot, and for her to send me a sweater quantity, like, I teared up a little bit. I am a person who's very easily crying, but not at like sad movies or something, but like when I'm mad and tired and also extremely happy, like touched, I'll cry. It's just, so that was another crying moment for me. Yeah, and let's see. Oh, my big order. Okay, so Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. Like, you guys know I don't tend to buy non-domestic yarns, with special, you know, exceptions, just because I don't like to pay for shipping. I am that person who will put an extra $120 worth of stuff in my cart to get free shipping. It doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense, because you're spending more money for things you don't need. You didn't want them. That's why you're adding more stuff to your cart, but it's free shipping. And that, to me, it's in one of those illogical personality quirks that I have many of. And so I don't buy international yarns, is my point. But Through the Wardrobe has colorways that I have not seen from American Dyers, that to my knowledge. She is so delicate, and her colorways are so inspiring. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you, because keep talking about it makes no sense. Okay, so okay, this is one colorway called Lion Song. So Through the Wardrobe, it's inspired by, you know, by the name, basically kids stories. Like, Through the Wardrobe is based on the Chronicles of Narnia. She has like a Beatrix Potter collection, and it's so beautiful, isn't it? Like, and there's yellows and purples and pinks and blues, and I got a sweater quantity of this because I'm planning on holding a double and making a mohair sweater, because it feels like a dream, and it looks like a fairy tale, which is, you know, my thing. Of course, there's already dog hair on it. That's Bean's hair. If you see black hair, that's Bean's. And I know some of you guys want to see my dogs, and I really would love to show them to you, but it's really hard to like wrangle them up in my filming setup, because they will knock everything over. They are destructive. But I'll figure it out. I think for my birthday episode, I'm going to make it so that I show you guys my dogs. Anyway. I got more stuff from her, of course. This is one colorway, which if you guys follow her, you knew that I was gonna get, because it's like it was made for me. If I can hold all 4 skeins. So this colorway is called Dreaming of Candy Unicorns. So obviously, yes, it is very me. It's a creamy base with pink, blue, purple swirls. And it's stunning, absolutely stunning. I'm planning on holding it double for a sweater. No idea what yet. I'm thinking maybe the Couture pullover by Sari Nordland. But you know, with fingering mohair, there's so many combinations, or so many sweaters I could do in this combination. So I'm really excited. And it is seriously just drop dead gorgeous. It's everything I want in a yarn, you know, it's fairy tale pink, delicate. Oh, but also she's amazing, and she included a little birthday present for me. It says happy birthday on the back. But so this is a leather tag and a little progress marker. And how freaking cute is that? So yeah, I felt very, very touched with that special note, because again, I wasn't expecting it. I also got a set of stitch markers from Knit Boop. So Knit Boop started Knit Boop Studio, and she does stitch marker sets. You can see here, this is one of her summery ones. It's an orange, and there's other glass beads in this as well. So I think it's perfect for like a raglan when I need 4 markers. And it's glass, but I did drop it and it didn't break, so I can tell you it's at least drop resistant. I don't know about drop proof, but it's drop resistant. And it's really cute. It's very summery. And it's still hot out, so it's gonna be summer until I can go outside in my full length sleeve sweaters and not sweat, so. Then I got this. This is from Wild Hunt Designs. She's on Instagram, and it's obviously a needle gauge, but it's iridescent, and it's modeled after like a tarot card. And it's really beautiful. I have used it already. I have a bunch of circulars from way back in the day before I bought my interchangeable set. So I have a bunch of needles where the little, you know, what it tells you it is, what size it is, like it's been rubbed off on the cord. So whenever I have to dig out a circular needle, I'm always just guessing, which isn't the best system. So now that I have a needle gauge, it's improved my life quality greatly, and also it's gorgeous. I love the iridescence, and it's small enough that I can just put it in one of my project bags and just have it. And yeah, I'm really happy about this one. Okay, now to talk a little bit, I just have a little bit yarn left, so just wait a little bit for the sweaters, okay? This one is a sock set I got for myself. Actually, funny story, this was just, I got it because it was on sale. You guys know I don't knit socks, but I really love this color, you know, color combo. I love this blue. But my friend Megan, Kimchi & Co., we were talking on Saturday at Pie and Beer Day, and we realized she bought the same one. So she is going to do me a solid and knit me another pair of socks with this set. And since she has the same set, I have the same set. Megan and I both have really small feet. And our friend Shanna, Yarn Nymph, who I'll link all these people that I'm talking about, but she likes knitting socks as well. And Megan and I, since we have such small feet, we can basically get 2 pairs out of this one set. So she was like, we'll give you the extra set. You can knit yourself another pair of matching socks, and we'll be all 3 matching socks. And it's really cute because we're planning a trip to Portland together for a Portland Rose City Yarn Crawl in February of next year. So not only will we be going to Portland together, but we will be having matching socks. And how cute is that? Yeah, super excited about that. And more matching. I showed you guys this yarn before, it's not new. Moonlight Densetsu by Hawari Bazaar Co. If you guys didn't know, it's available for pre-order on her Etsy. And again, I'll link everybody. But Megan, as soon as I shared about this, she bought her own sweater quantity. And Shanna also is buying her own set. So now we're going to make, well, not the same sweater. We're going to pick our own pattern depending on what we want to do. But I think it's really cute. We're all going to have matching socks as well as same yarn color sweaters. I think that's adorable. I've never gone on a girls trip before in my life, so I'm very excited. I don't know what to expect, but I expect it will be fun. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys that again because I'm really excited about the prospect of matching with my friends on a girls trip. Yeah, so now, finally, now that the yarn's all taken care of, gosh, I can't believe that took 15 minutes. I can show you the yarn. So, related to Pioneer Day, I worked on my blueberry pie sweater. Do you see what I did there? Pie, yes. I'm almost done. I finished the body. I have almost one sleeve done. And soon, oh, you can see the sleeve detail. It goes down. It was originally written to go all the way down to the ribbing, but I thought it looked cute with the little teardrop end to match the body just a little bit longer. So I decided to make an executive decision. I'm definitely behind on the deadline. I already missed the deadline, but I really love this pattern and I want to be done with it because it's so stunning and I don't want it to just sit on my needles. I'm really sick of things just sitting on my needles. So yeah, that's my blueberry pie. I will probably have that done next month, just because this month with my birthday, we only have a few days left, so it's just a lot for me to try and do. Then I have my Bessie crop. You guys remember I was working on this for Jacqueline Sislick for her test knit, and I really like the way it's turning out now, but during the process, it was really weird because the neckline is enormous. It's gonna fall off of you. Whatever size you do, it falls off of you. And that's written by design until you pick up the collar. And once you pick up the collar, it kind of cinches it. But I tried it on and the cinches, you know, the wrinkles, they lay flat because if you are a bustier person, just the way that your bust works, you know, with the drape. I might redo the sleeve to make it a little tighter on the decreases. But other than that, and I'm working on the second sleeve now, but other than that, I'm really happy with it. It is a true crop. It's one of my first true crops, like ever. But I trust Jacqueline with this pattern. Oh, also the hem detail is the cutest. Lateral braids. Yeah, that's the cutest part of the sweater. And it's in the Tupelo Honey, which I talked about. And I'm really dumb. I gave up playing yarn chicken and I ordered a third skein and I'm not gonna need it. I'm not gonna finish even the second skein. So now I have an extra skein of Tupelo Honey. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll do another giveaway, who knows. If you guys are on Instagram, I do giveaways somewhat frequently. I may try to do a YouTube giveaway. I'm not sure how those would work, but I know that some of you guys on YouTube aren't on Instagram, so I don't want you guys to feel left out. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to do a YouTube giveaway and I'll let you know. But yeah, so that's Bessie crop almost done. I'll probably finish it today actually if my cases aren't too bad at work. I finally cast on my Cleo cardigan. Obviously I don't have a lot of it done, but I will get it done soon. I just gotta whip myself into shape about this. I don't know why I kept putting it off. I think because other patterns I was working on just had easier constructions, so I just kind of put it to the wayside and didn't focus on it. Oh, but these markers are all from Sassafras Knits. Sassafras, yeah. So I have a bunch and I need them all for this pattern apparently. So that's my Cleo. Again, the Cleo is in Camellia Fiber Company, her mohair silk, in the colorways Clay and Clay Dust. So that's how they pair together. Then I showed you guys my Angeli Devon Summer Blooms. This is Summer Blooms by Angeli Devon. The yoke isn't as deep as some other colorwork designers I've seen, but I kind of like that because some colorwork designers, not naming names, but they tend to go a little bit long for me, especially because I have a looser row gauge than they hope for oftentimes, not all the time. But this one is nice and high up, so it will hug the armpit a little bit more. And of course I'm doing long sleeves, but she originally designed it to be a short sleeve pattern, but it's in worsted weight. I don't want a worsted weight short sleeve. I want a long sleeve. So that's what it's gonna be. The main color again is Stress Knits Dahlia. The contrast color is fingering weight Playful Day yarns, but I held it double, so it is more like a DK worsted. and it looks really good. Like there's no puckering. Yeah, I'm super happy with it. Yeah. And my last whip that I'm going to show you is a new cast on, and it's for a test. Well, so Gregoria Fibers is reworking her puffy chunky pattern, her puffy chunky raglan pattern, to make it more beginner friendly. And because I'm very passionate about making patterns beginner friendly so everybody can fall in love with garment knitting like I have, I signed up. And instead of using her suggested yarn, which I really did want to, is Gregoria Fibers Cloud, but this time I abstained because I have so much stash. I'm trying to use it more. But this is actually holding 3 yarns together. One of them is Harrisville Daylights in the colorway Bloodshot, which Daylights, if you don't know, it's a more rusticy yarn than I normally work with, but it's inspired by Daylight, as opposed to the Nightshades. And so it's very pretty. It's white, off-white and Bloodshot has a light pink hue to it. And I'm bringing out the pink with a strand of Biche Bouche mohair, silk mohair in the very light pink colorway. And then another strand of Le Petite Lamb's Wool in Biche Bouche, Le Petite Lamb's Wool in the very light pink colorway in that as well. And all of this I just had caked up and like sitting in a bucket somewhere. So I am giving them second life because I realized when I wound them up that I didn't want to use any of them. Well, I didn't want to use the Harrisville alone, and I didn't want to use the Biche Bouche Petite Lamb's Wool alone because they are more rustic to my taste. So I didn't like the way it felt. But holding it with the mohair, it's kind of rounded it out and softened it a lot. So now I love it, and it's perfectly on gauge, chunky, and I'm really excited about it. The stitch markers you see here, as always, are Hello Lavender. Well, not always. I showed you guys some other stitch markers today. But I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to finish it. This was pretty much like maybe 3 hours of knitting on this, so it'll work up really quick. I expect to have that done very soon, and I hope that the weather cools down so I can actually wear it. But yeah, that's essentially it. Stay tuned for my birthday episode on Saturday, and sorry I'm late again, you guys, but please don't be mad at me. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!